So everybody has a big dilemma about one thing or another, and why is it that people are so drawn across the line on pineapple on pizza?
I don't know, dude. This is a debate that is destroying America at its very fabric.
It's the underlying issue. You'd think we're talking about abortion.
You're right. Yeah, well, it might as well. I mean, you can end marriages based off of this. Yeah.
Okay,
You
bad
can
family
legally,
gatherings.
yeah, you can legally divorce your spouse if you have differing opinions on this.
Yeah, because if you don't like the pineapple, you can go ahead and take them off, sure, but all that pineapple juice is still there.
That's going to be a thing this year. There will be political signs in people's yards that say, "I believe in pineapple on pizza." That'll be a political joke sign in people's yards this year.
Okay. A state's
Which
going to
it-
emerge as the pineapple state?
Yeah, the pineapple party, dude.
Oh, okay.
Not only do we like pineapple on pizza, but we are swingers.
I'm a proud member of PP.
Have you ever heard of the pineapple thing for swingers?
Yeah,
you ever heard that?
The Express?
The Pineapple Express, yes. You have to walk around with a pineapple in your ass at all times, and that's how you know you're going to swing.
It's a sign of wealth.
Yes, it is. A wealth of dicks going in and out of your pussy.
Oh, or ass. We're
Yes.
equality here.
Yeah, dude, a hole's a hole in any storm, you know?
Yeah,
Port's a port.
yeah, of course.
But have you heard that before, that pineapple is the signal for swingers houses and shit?
No, I just knew it used to be a sign of wealth. It's a sign for swingers now? You just
Yeah, so
proudly
people
put it on
who
display?
if you put a pineapple on your front door, or you have some kind of pineapple decor, it's supposedly supposed to be like a tip or a nod of the head to let you know that swingers live there or whatever.
Oh, no. I better take my SpongeBob house down.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Don't have that out there.
Mm.
Your neighbor's gonna glance in. If you put up a pineapple, and it allows people, they're legally allowed to use binoculars to spy and look for them inside the house.
Yar,
So it's
I'm here to-
there it is.
I'm here to
I
loot your
smell
booty.
booty in there.
Yeah. They're coming hard.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
So if you put pineapple on pizza, I think if you bring pineapple pizza to a party, you're just trying to get everybody to bone. Maybe that's why people are so adamantly against it on pizza.
No, we are a monogamous household.
Yeah, you Steve, how many times do I have to tell you, dude, we're not going to eat your aphrodisiac pizza?
God, Steve, you got to stop. You know we're a strong Christian pepperoni household, okay?
Yeah.
It's only pep here.
I don't know how pineapple became the symbol for swingers, but I have a feeling it has to do with the fact that, if you eat pineapple, it makes jizz taste good. They're just trying to let you know, hey, we keep our loads pretty sweet around here.
Yeah, they're sweet for you and they're sweet for me.
You're right. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So my boss, I
sweet.
probably shouldn't say any of this shit.
Okay.
That's bad. I just realized.
So
that's
my
fine.
boss guzzles pineapple juice.
Well, I guess it's not that bad, but she had a tattoo of a pineapple on her wrist, and that was somebody asked her "Oh, what's your what's
I
the
get
tattoo on your
down.
wrist?" And she said, she's like, "It's a pineapple." And no, I'm not a swinger. She's like, "I got this when I was 19. I didn't know anything about that." And I
Oh,
was
dude,
just
she
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, she Leah Remi'd the whole swinger thing. She just got out.
Yeah, exactly.
She ran away.
Yeah, she Scientology that lifestyle.
Okay. Does she have a nail file that every time when she's bored you just see her like, ah?
Yeah. I don't know if this is bad to put on the podcast, but at least she said she wasn't, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Now I feel bad. I'm like, fuck.
Because you find out it's a lie.
Yeah. This is the problem with having jobs in corporate America now. God damn it.
That's an odd statement to put out there. But it's not what you think. I just want monogamous.
I would make the same thing. I'm sure there's plenty of symbols that people have of tattoos now that are mean something completely different nowadays, you know?
I don't
There's
see
definitely
why
a
it
different
just
thing.
wouldn't be like a little rope swing. It just looks like the letter U almost. You could get away.
Oh, for swingers?
Yeah. It's something.
Yeah.
Why does it got to be a pineapple?
I don't know, because they wanted to steal Samoan culture, I guess. They had to culture appropriate somebody, I guess.
Oh, they just get the Brahma bull tattoo? Same thing.
Just cutting rock promos before you lay down the smackdown.
It makes sense. Then they got the excuse to lower the sunglasses before they do it.
Right. Yeah. Well, and it was funny because it's just funny that like you have to think about that now. I didn't know that either until when I was at my job at the tree service job,
Okay.
and somebody had a door with a pineapple on it, and one of my coworkers went, "You know what that means, right?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they knew, and they said that, and then like it was funny because not everybody knew that, and then one of my coworkers was like, "Really? I should go knock on the door." I was just like, "Dude, you can't fucking what? No, don't do that."
Sounds like your coworkers are Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Really?
Let's go knock their boots.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we're gonna score.
Yeah, that checks out with yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but pineapple on pizza, I'm okay with it. I don't mind it. And even if you have it, the only one that I don't like is when they put the big circle, like, pineapple rings on.
Oh,
gotta be chopped.
yeah, you got to get those chopped up pieces.
Yeah.
But it's not an all the time thing. You can't always get
No. It's
Hawaiian pizza, as they call it.
No. It's also, it's not a party one. You don't order that if you're having, like, a big get-together. Like, if you're going to have a Super Bowl party, you're not ordering Hawaiian pizza. That's a bad look.
You're a monster. It's the same as if you got you got everything and just cheese. Like those are
Right.
your options.
I mean, if you got a small for yourself because you love Hawaiian pizza, fine, go for it. But you can't get like an extra large. And then
Oh
get mad
no,
when
my
nobody
inner
eats it.
fat kid's coming out, and I'm ordering a small. Like, oh, what'd you get for yourself? Dessert pizza? Fuck all you. You can't have it.
Yeah, you can't have any. This cactus bread pizza's mine.
What are you eating over there? Cinnamon rolls disguised as pizza? Fuck off.
Yeah.
You can't have any.
It's like somebody said, "What if we took a cinnamon roll and just flattened it?"
Mm-hmm.
What if we took a cinnamon roll, the same amount of calories, but we slice it in pieces?
Oh, it's so good.
Dude, I went inner fat kid this weekend.
Nice.
I bought a 4-pack of pre-made cinnamon rolls from Hy-Vee.
Okay.
I ate 3 of them in one sitting.
Oh, that's not bad. I'll see your inner fat kid and say, I bought a 3-pound bag of Reese's Pieces.
Oh, they make 3-pound bags now?
Yeah.
Did you weigh it on a scale? Did you
No,
scale
it says
out
it
to
on
see?
the bag. It's 3
No,
pounds.
I mean I know that, but have you scaled it out to see
Yeah,
how much
yeah.
you
I
weighed
scaled
on
it out
already?
like I was cutting coke and make sure the baggies were right.
Exactly, dude.
The guy's scale was like, no, it's not what you think. I'm just getting all my sweets.
Yes. How much have you ate of it so far?
Oh, half the bag, pound and a half.
Oh my
easy.
God, you've ate a pound and a half of. Your teeth have to be garbage.
Oh no, I brush twice a day. I'm good.
Oh, that I don't think that's gonna help.
And mouthwash.
That faux peanut
and,
butter
and floss and just
And chewing tobacco.
and just gargling
and
loads.
vapes. And just pineapple filled loads.
I didn't know if I wanted to be a swinger or not, so you have to try it and go both ways. So just gargling loads and dumping them too. It's
There
just
you go.
crazy.
Nothing wrong with that, dude.
No.
Hey, Eyes Wide Shut parties, and nobody knows, you know.
That's right. That mask covers 25% of my face. There's no way they can recognize me.
You can't ID that. If my Face ID on my iPhone can't ID me, then I'm good.
I had a Zorro mask and a boa on. There's no way they could tell it was me.
Yeah, I do find that funny that sometimes you see those masks and you go, "There's no like you definitely can tell who that person is," and then you realize later on you really can't.
Have you seen the?
They cover up your face well enough where you're like,
they
yeah,
cover.
no, I'm missing
Well,
key
the biggest
features."
thing is they cover up your eyebrows, and like that's the biggest thing. Have you ever seen the study they did of that? They even put famous people up there. If they just
Nathan,
remove,
we know we don't do studies anymore on this podcast.
I don't
we
know
don't believe
what's
them.
going on with me doing like research on weird topics like this, but it was basically it just did a whole lineup and they did a study on it and like here we're just removing eyebrows. That's all we're doing, and you'd be amazed at how many you're getting wrong. Like you're messing it up. Britney Spears was dead obvious because now she looks like a crackhead, but outside of that,
She doesn't have eyebrows to begin with.
oh, she's like Steve Austin.
Yeah,
Non-existent.
There are no eyebrows. Yeah.
Okay, no amount of
She's
money
like the
can fix
calendar
this.
man.
Jeez, the calendar, man. Oh, fuck. Deep Batman cut there.
Yes. Anyway, I'm not surprised. Also, bet you're doing this deep research on eyebrows because you saw one girl at an Eyes Wide Shut party, and you're like, I know I can ID her. I can find this woman.
I thought I could.
She was the one.
I thought I could. I was all over Insta and trying to find it. Sliding into 30 wrong DMs.
So they did a whole study where they just removed eyebrows, and then those clients had to pick what the eyebrows were?
Well, no, they had to figure out who this person was based upon just the photo.
Not having eyebrows?
Yeah, and you'd be amazed.
That's it?
Yep, that's all they removed was the eyebrows.
Whoa, and people were fucking up at recognizing the people.
Yeah, it makes a big enough difference that your facial recognition's like, ooh, who is this?
That makes sense. So you're telling me if, like, something happened where we burned our eyebrows off, our iPhones wouldn't.
Yeah, weird witness
our
protection. Nobody knows who we are anymore.
That is true. I guess when you watch Steve-O rip off his eyebrows and stuff in Jackass, he almost looked unrecognizable.
It's just bizarre. Yeah, if you didn't see it occur, you wouldn't know. You'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah. I wonder how long it takes eyebrow hair to grow back. It feels like it would take a while.
You know, I bet it doesn't take as long as you think because there's some people that actually get their eyebrows cut.
That's true. I tweeze mine. I'm not going to lie.
No, I mean, like, they take a buzz to it.
Yeah, they buzz it, because it's so thick and bushy.
Yeah, it's like that dad on American Pie with 2 caterpillars.
Yes, exactly. I've been tweezing. Dude, I'm in my 30s now, and things are getting awry up there. There's just long straggle. It's trying to do like when you see old people when they just stop caring about how they take it, and it's just like they got the flare outs.
Yeah, they start looking like Harry Potter characters.
Yeah, it looks like 1990s like douchebag spiked hair on their eyebrows.
Oh, dude, yeah, they got to frost the tips.
Dude, if I get old, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna frost my eyebrow tips. That'd be fucking tight as hell.
The best ones are the old dudes with gray, but the tips are black just naturally. Right. You're like, whoa.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because you've had your beard, and I've noticed this about me too. I'm finding more white hairs in the beard already, dude.
Oh yeah.
Does it happen a lot? Do you pluck those?
I did. No, I don't care.
Okay, well that makes sense. Now you just ferment it, right?
Huh? Yeah. Eyes Wide Shut parties keep the color clean. It just nice.
Yeah,
nice
everybody's talking
bed.
about this adrenochrome from baby blood, but no, you don't want that. You just like regular sex from a sex party.
Yeah.
That's how you stay young.
When you're done with using the umbilical party during the Eyes Wide Shut party, you can just eat it. It's just perfect pizza topping.
Oh my god. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's the eyebrows are getting out of hand though. I've been plucking them. I didn't realize how long some of my eyebrow hair was.
Oh, the worst experience I ever had was letting my last girlfriend pluck my eyebrows, and I would never do it again.
No,
why is it
awful.
somebody else does it and it hurts like hell, but you do it and you're like, I'm good?
Because they don't care about your pain.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they don't care about you, Nathan. Truly, it's like when you let girlfriends pop their zits. It fucking hurts. Because it's just full on pressure. There is no, let's ease into this. It's just wah.
Gotcha. It's scarring. In more the ways than one. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. It's not fun.
Huh.
My girlfriend currently likes the she'll pop my zits and it fucking hurts. She gets the ones on my back and she's like, you're being a baby. It doesn't hurt that bad. I'm like, it's on my back. It's one of the more sensitive parts of my body. It's not exposed to things ever. Of course it hurts more.
Yeah, and you're pressing against stuff.
Yeah.
When you sit down.
Yeah. It sucks ass.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
No. It doesn't.
Oh, man.
I found one of the grosser things that I've had before, and I didn't realize what it was until I ripped it off. You ever had an armpit skin tag?
No. I've had skin tags where I just, ripped them off, but...
Yeah. Apparently you're not supposed to do that, but I do.
Why?
Didn't you cut one with, you did one with a fucking,
like a toenail
fingernail
clipper or something? Yeah.
I remember this. And it bled, profusely, didn't it?
Yeah, I just took rubbing alcohol, put that on there, and then liquid Band-Aid. And then it just pooled up inside the liquid Band-Aid. I was like, well, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I had one. I've had one other before in my armpit, but I didn't know what this thing was. I just felt something, and I just kind of, scratched and ripped, and then, all of a sudden I looked, it was bleeding. I was like, oh, yep, that's what that was. Yeah, they just happen more and more as you just, I don't know, more mass. I guess fat people get them a lot under there. I don't remember if you remember seeing Don Vito on Viva La Bam with all the skin tags he had. Ugh, the grossest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've worked with people where they got them all over their face, and they're like, oh.
On their face?
Yeah.
How do you get them on your face?
You just stated how.
Just being fat?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That'd be awful.
It's like their face is trying to escape their face.
Yeah. Like in Face Off?
Yeah. It's like, where's Travolta when you need him?
Jesus Christ. It was not fun, though. Skin tags suck so bad. I guess you're supposed to, like, twist and then pull.
Well, I saw this deal. You're supposed to get a rubber band, and who makes rubber bands that small?
Dentist.
What?
The teeth rubber bands that you put on braces. So you don't know about this because you didn't have braces.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who had to have braces in our family, so I'm the only one who knows about this nerd dork shit about braces. I had to wear rubber bands. So there's parts in your braces where you have to hook rubber bands to it, and then it pulls or pushes depending on how they're angled. So I had to wear rubber bands like a certain amount of time during the day in order to have my teeth get pulled certain ways.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and they're just like super tiny rubber bands.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it was not fun.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
braces sucked.
Yeah?
But goddamn, do my teeth look good now. Goddamn, I'm just killing it out here, you know?
Teeth
just tricking
pretty
people
important.
that my teeth look naturally this good.
Oh, dude, I've been laughing. I saw a story about somebody who went over to Turkey because that's where you go when you can't afford a actual surgery.
Okay.
So they went over there to get their like Turkish veneers, and this person just fucked up their teeth so bad, filed them all down. So she had like gator teeth. Put these on, and then on the right side of her face, it just swells up so big. She started looking like a freaking Quagmire. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
It's just on one side of her face, the chin just.
Whoa! So she I'm guessing whatever caps she got were like infected somehow. So she
Probably.
just infected them.
Yeah. So it ended up. So she did that over there in Turkey. Came back and ended up having a $29,000 bill to fix everything.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Especially you can't skimp on your mouth when it comes to your teeth because your teeth are like directly related. Your health of your teeth are directly related to your heart. Like
What?
It affects your heart health. Oh yeah, 100%. Like I remember when Grandpa had to get like heart valve surgery. They went and you have to go to the dentist before you get heart surgery, and they'll inspect your whole mouth, and they'll be like, "Yeah, these teeth got to go." Because they're like impacted or infected or could cause an infection. So they'll fucking take teeth out so you can operate your heart, because otherwise if you do that, that infection could then go down to your heart and like kill you.
Damn, dude. The things that feed us can kill us.
Yeah, turns out what you put in your mouth really does affect your health.
Talk about biting the hand that feeds. Shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, it's your gums. That's why they always like, you need to take care of your gums. You should take that shit very seriously. It is very important. Yeah, it can fuck with your heart health really bad.
I mean, once
Yeah,
you get to that age, no better time than to start a crippling drug addiction at that point.
Yeah. Also, I just wanted to comment, Turkish veneers sounds like a discount thing you should never buy. Just the word combination. Turkish in front of anything is like, I shouldn't buy that. Except Turkish golds. Those are delicious.
I don't know, man. The Turks were pretty badass.
The Turks were badass, but they make bad products, secondhand products.
Okay, so who's winning that battle between the Turks and China?
Well, I guess if you're talking about marketing wise, I mean, China's clearly got a monopoly on the making secondhand products, but yeah, the Turks are definitely they're right there. They're just more of I'm trying to think. They're not Gucci, but they're like a step below whatever Gucci is. Like,
yeah, they're like an Olay watch, you know, the fake Rolex where the R falls off.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you told me you're like, hey, dude, I got a Turkish iPhone, I'd be like, I don't know about that.
I got that Tur phone, man.
That Turk phone. It even chirps. Turk.
Yeah, hey, man, it makes sense why T-Mobile's not doing too hot.
Yeah, exactly. Turkish Mobile.
Don't worry, they're all burners.
Yeah. You'll never get caught doing your shady activity. Run your bodega the way you want to.
That's right. With our brand new Motorola Razr V3.
Don't you want a smartphone that's also a flip phone? We have it.
Try the new Sidekick.
Oh, my God, dude. I don't know why they're trying to bring that back so hard. They really love making products based off of nostalgia. Not the Razr. I know they're bringing back the Razr, but I'm talking about just flip phone style phones in general.
Oh,
they have that Galaxy one now too.
I don't know. That stuff's I don't want all this flip shit. If I want a flip phone, I'll go old school nuts because I don't want all the connectivity.
Yeah, goddamn, dude. I think about it all the time. I think about it so often. I just want to hit a point of success in my life where I can just get rid of that. I do.
You just want to go to the point where you have a pager so nobody can truly track you?
Exactly.
Okay.
You gotta, and then I gotta find a payphone in order to contact.
You're just
you
off the grid. You Jesse the Body Ventura. You don't exist.
Dude. Yeah, dude. I want to be off the grid so bad. It'd be so fun. I would love it. Just having a house in Montana, just fending for myself, shooting anybody who comes up my driveway.
Oh, it'd be great. And then you just go into an irate rage when you go into anybody's house and they have an echo device, and you're like, "Oh, son of a bitch!"
Yeah. Oh, that's actually one thing I wanted to talk to you about. I honestly, I know I have tons of recording devices in my house basically already.
Yeah, you bugged
can't
yourself.
Escape it. Yeah, we bugged ourselves. There's a microphone sitting in my living room, for Christ's sake. Even though it's not plugged in most of the time. But they say there's microphones and TVs, and you never know about that. Anyway, but I really went to the dark side, Nathan.
Okay.
I have a robot vacuum now.
I can't pull the cord, or trigger. Pull the trigger. You don't pull the
There
cord.
is no cord. Yeah. That's the nice thing about a robot vacuum.
Oh, man. Tell me more.
Well, Nathan, for 4 payments of $19.95.
It's that cheap?
It's that affordable to make sure you have a little robot slave. You now understand why America was built off of it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the one that comes that has arms and legs because nothing can go wrong and it'll take care of everything.
Nothing will go wrong. You mean all the ones that are working in fast food restaurants right now that they keep replacing people with?
There's those, but when it gets really good is when you start seeing the sex robots because that'll be first.
That is already happening. They're already working on those pretty hard.
Well, I know. They're just cramming up mechanical body and putting fleshlights on the bottom.
Yep, it's not great. No, my girlfriend had one, and she has like 2 other vacuums.
Oh, I thought you meant like a robot sex doll. I'm like, damn, she's really advanced.
Dude, sex has been great. No.
This thing just goes and goes. I tag out, and she doesn't even know.
It's like that one guy. Did you remember that story? I think we covered it on the show about the guy who got a sex doll that looked exactly like his wife.
Yeah. And he divorced his wife and kept that.
Yep, exactly. It never ages.
It's great. It's always pristine condition.
But no, she had this robot vacuum, and she's like, I think it'd be good for your place. And I was like, okay, because I wanted to get a vacuum. You got to have one. And I'm going to be honest, it rules. Just being able to click a button and let this thing go around. I just do it when I leave. I'll leave because it'll just go until it just thinks it's done and then go back to the charging station on its own.
Until it develops a mind of its own and it comes out and goes, nah, I'm not feeling it today, and just goes back in.
I'm doing this shit. This guy doesn't pay me enough.
Yeah, you just hear it go 11100. Fuck you. It just backs up
until it finally starts going like, "Hey man, my place isn't underneath the couch," because that's where I put it. I put it underneath my couch. It's like hidden under the port's under there. So when I hit it, comes off. It just backs all the way out from under the couch and goes. It's kind of tight.
Hello, Wade. I deserve a room.
Yeah. Then I just give it a closet. It's just like Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
I just give it the stairs. You belong under the stairs.
I will not save you from Robot Voldemort. Just like
Robot Voldemort is just a Glade plugin.
Yeah, it's Mr. Clean.
Yeah. The robot who lived came to die.
He's just fucking running around, and then he does this little dance over your corpse.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Clean as the Voldemort taking over the world would be the best.
It would. It really would.
He would truly clean up all the muggles.
Oh, he'd take them right out.
Yeah. Mr. Clean's just a Nazi sympathizer.
Yeah, the West Coast is in trouble. They got the most muggles.
Yes, they do. Yeah, but it's cool, but it is weird because I feel like I'm going against all my things about wanting technology. I'm still never going to get an Alexa in the house. I don't want one of those fucking things. My girlfriend has one of those, and I hate it.
Why?
I don't know. I tell her to shut up all the time. I always go, hey, Alexa, shut the hell up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to be so abusive. Goodbye.
Yeah. I'm hoping it just like self-destructs one day from me and my abuse.
I hope it just responds one time. Whatever, you right-winger. We're out.
Fascist. Shut up. I know Amazon records all this stuff. Don't fucking...
It starts talking to your girlfriend. I didn't know you were dating Stalin.
Dude, it'd be really funny to like fuck with an Amazon thing and just always go up, hey Alexa, what truly happened on January? Like just always like trying to get like,
oh yeah,
just what happened on January 6th and just programming it.
Yeah, and
there
was actually a big bitchin' party out here. There was a concert and everything. It was massive cover up.
It was a great tailgate party that just went a little too crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't trust those things. I never will. That's why I don't have Siri on my phone. I don't have voice to text or any of that shit. I don't like it. No.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It makes sense, and then you use it. The problem is even if you have all that shit turned off, everybody else has it turned on, so you're still getting tracked via their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't escape it.
You can't. Big Brother's everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You just got to go join one of those villages in the Congo that has, like, untouched by human civilization.
Yeah, but then you got
just hanging out.
And then you got to go hunt for raw earth materials.
Yeah, like lithium.
You just find batteries?
Yeah, I'm just finding batteries, dude. That's their main source of income. They just find batteries.
Their czar is the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah. We must make a sacrifice to the bunny. It commands it. How do you know when you have to make a sacrifice? It beats the drum. Dun, 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 dun,
Last sacrifice
dun,
head
dun.
is in the drum.
He's just using fucking bones as the fucking drum beat.
Exactly. He's just got two femurs.
Yeah.
Bong.
Dun, dun. Oh, hail the lithium god. It just keeps going and going and going.
Beware on days of the blood moon. He wields two knives instead of two drumsticks.
Just a big pink bunny. That's their god. That's fun.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yes.
We need just more inanimate objects to become weird worshipped items.
Yeah, that's probably where human beings, like, that's why we fell off as like a species, is we stopped worshipping like weird entities.
Yeah.
We got all Christian.
Well, it's because everybody fell under one umbrella, so they didn't have any more cool ideas.
Yeah. They really stifled our creativity when they were like, there's only one true God. And I'm like, can't we have like 9 just that'll have like different things that they control?
No, what really stifled it, and I don't know when it was way before America was founded and all that stuff. It's the pricks that went, all right, no more ideas. You quit eating those mushrooms. No more of that. No.
Oh, the party poopers.
Yeah, the ones that were like, hey, you built this town. You had some good ideas. Aqueducts, great idea. Don't know how you got it, but quit eating that shit.
Yeah. Quit fucking talking to the universe, okay?
And the government tried it once here in America. Tried it once in a little town called Salem. And then they blamed everybody as a witch.
They had some good ideas, and then we burned them at the stake.
Yeah, but apparently the guys
Wasn't
were
that
making all the
LSD,
decision.
though? That wasn't mushrooms. That was like LSD that happened.
It was
at the Salem
psilocybin.
witch.
It was the same shit as that's in mushrooms.
I don't believe so.
It was psilocybin that was grown on their food.
Was it on the wheat? I know it was like something happened to their wheat supply.
Yeah, they're basically eating mushrooms.
Okay, I didn't know it was psilocybin. I thought it was closer to like LSD.
I'm pretty sure it was psilocybin that was on the wheat, and then they all just went on a trip. And that's what happens when you gotta have all the guys as power, and they don't want wives anymore while they're tripping.
Right. Well, no, they thought that their mistresses were going to talk. I have a theory. I think they just killed all their mistresses. They were just like, "That's a witch."
Yeah, they were talking to their buddies like, "You're Carol? Got the clap? Just call her a witch next Tuesday at the meet."
Her a witch, dude.
Yeah, got a meeting tomorrow. We'll just call her a witch. We'll get rid of that.
Just call her just fucking do it at the next town fair, dude. Just right in front of everybody.
Oh, that's right, man. We'll get a big party.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll bring Sherry.
Yeah, they were all tripping balls, though. That's one reason why they burned all those people, for sure.
It's crazy to read back on that, and you don't see any guys being accused of being warlocks.
No. Well, dude, men are just so righteous. We're never scheming for power. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
There's nothing. Men have never done anything wrong in history.
So when little boys when little boys were born in Salem during that time, they were doing the one of us chant.
Gooble gobble, gooble gobble.
It's like, all right.
Yeah, dude. No, men have never done anything wrong in history. That's a fact.
Okay.
World War II was started by a woman. That's a fact. Like, everybody knows it.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because and this kind of loosely relates with men never doing anything wrong, because loosely, and that was because the whole abortion where it's your choice. Okay, it's your body, your choice. We get it. Why isn't it the man's choice if he goes, I don't want it though? Like where's his ripcord? So then he pulls out and he's like, want nothing to do with it, no child support, I'm out.
Right. Yeah, there's a whole debate online about this right now.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that on something, and it's like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can't. It's the other side of the coin.
Well, because I don't know what there's no logic to any of these conversations. It feels like most of the time. I don't know why, because it should be. You should be able to opt out if you don't want to take care of it. Now, I'll say this from my standpoint: if you knock up a chick and she keeps it, and you decide that you don't want to pay child support,
you call her a witch.
Right. Honestly, if you don't want to be involved in the kid's life at all, I think you're kind of a piece of shit. Like, I think you're a giant piece of shit.
Not arguing, but I get there's those people out there.
Yeah, there are those people out there. And I'll say this, though. It probably is like, it's a catch-22. It's a weird flip. This is the way my brain works, and I hate it because I can see a lot of sides. It's better that guy, if he doesn't want to be in the kid's life, it's better that he's not then, too.
Yeah.
Because that guy is clearly a piece of shit. So why would, if he actively is trying to avoid the kid and avoid that responsibility, why would you want to be around the kid anyway?
I don't know. I mean, he could teach him some cool server tricks, so it would just be like an official beer runner.
Right. I don't. Yeah, there's a whole debate. I don't even know how I really feel about that. All I know is I guess if you don't want to be a part of it, you don't have to. But I guess it also comes back to, I don't know. You made the choice it's your responsibility in some capacity, isn't it? I don't fucking know.
No, that's not. I don't want to get too deep. I'm just saying it's like it's basically our current witch trials are this.
Yes.
This whole thing.
I guess explain. I don't know what you mean. It's our current witch trials.
Because you got both sides pointing
court?
fingers. It's your fault. My choice. It's like, where's my choice? Everybody's
that's true. Yeah, nobody's actually owning up or taking responsibility for actions or whatever. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Everybody just kind of wants a get out of jail free card at certain points.
Yo, what if you just had 2 of those in your life from Monopoly and they actually worked?
It would. I think the system might work a little better.
Yeah, it's like the Uno reverse card.
You're right. Are there limitations on it though? Is murder also off of one?
No,
of
those can
cards?
be justified, and I think those need to be appropriately used in those cases.
Man, there'd be a lot of executions going on. Be a lot of counterfeit cards too.
I mean, what it was in the 80s, we saw it with that Dahmer thing.
Yeah.
Where he's like, murder's happening. Oh, no. Me and my boyfriend are just doing gay stuff. And they're going,
dude, he wasn't really a good serial killer.
Oh, he was the
not
worst.
Good at
From
keeping
watching
it under
that,
wraps.
he was terrible. These people are screaming their heads off. He's drilling them in the head.
Yeah, that's why you always get a house. You don't... These guys get it... You can't do that in an apartment building.
Yeah, it's wild. I didn't know he was in an apartment
house.
until I watched that, and I'm like, wow.
I knew he was because I had friends who went to Milwaukee, and they have people who do unofficial Dahmer tours,
Uh-huh.
and they kind of take you to spots. So like they'll take you to the bar, I think, and then like show you like the apartment.
I thought you were
building
gonna
and
say one of
stuff.
your friends was like, my uncle's the one that got away.
No, it's just no. They're those people who love murder podcasts, so they've gone to like certain places where historical events like that have happened.
Oh, do they go there with their like, oh, we stayed the night and we heard noises.
They like that sort of shit too, yeah.
Ugh.
But they went on a tour to in Milwaukee and like went to where like his apartment was and shit, and like so they like somebody who is a person who knows facts. Like I knew that he was in an apartment building before all that stuff. Dude, I actually went down a weird rabbit hole, like, because all that, everybody's been talking about this, and I haven't seen it because I don't care. I know a lot about it, and I don't want to watch a dramatization of it. It's
well
murder
acted.
porn. It's murder porn at its, like, highest peak, and it's, like, kind of weird. Do they ever consider, like, talking to the families of these things and asking if, like, hey, is it okay if we do this? They never do that. They just put out these fucking crazy they know they're going to make $1 billion off of it.
Exactly. Hey,
It's
we're gonna
fucking
make the
gross.
money on the front end. We'll throw them a bone if they complain.
Well, and then all you do is cement this guy's, like, weird legacy anyway.
How do you feel if you're the family of the dude that got drilled in the head and the cops gave him back? You're like,
Yeah.
little Rick.
Right. I also I heard that like those cops, I guess, eventually did like prank phone calls on the victims' families too.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I can't confirm or deny that. I just heard somebody say that once, and I was like, "What? That's fucking crazy."
Hey, we know what happened to your kid. We don't want to drill you on it, but
Hey, I was just calling like, no, your son's gay. Just hanging up
Yeah.
like that. That was a prank phone call in the '80s.
oh man, kid's got a problem. He's like got a hole in the head.
Yeah, he's got a hole in his head. Yeah, it's bad, dude. It's a fucking. I don't get the. But so I haven't watched it, but I also went on this like so. I know enough about Jeffrey Dahmer, but then I watched. You can find like the full video of his trial on YouTube
Yeah, they did plenty of interviews in the like his jail cell too.
in like the '90s and shit like that. Yeah. And it's very weird because he's like definitely like heavily medicated. So if he didn't feel anything before, he definitely doesn't now. He
Yeah.
just can process what he did was wrong. You know what I mean?
Well, and I find that anybody on death row, the indoctrination is strong because all of them turn into monks.
but he
before-
wasn't a death row.
Or I know, but I'm just saying like those kind of inmates,
Oh, okay.
like the worst ones, they all become so religious. All
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they got to find something, otherwise they're fucked, dude. Yeah. Otherwise, unless you're what Manson? I guess he wasn't a murderer though. He just organized murders.
Yeah, totally different. He was just a
He's
manager.
a mob boss for hippies.
Yeah, he was just a middle manager, man. He
Yeah.
was there telling people what they needed to do to meet their quotas.
But like, yeah, I watched the trial, like part of the trial, and it's like when the cop first picks him up,
Mm-hmm.
and he reads him his Miranda rights, and the cop's reading the statement out loud, like in what he was told and stuff, right?
Okay.
And he goes, reads his Miranda rights. He's like, you don't have to say anything if there's no lawyer present. He goes, oh no, I'm gonna tell you about it, and then Jeffrey Dahmer this guy read this for like 10 minutes, and then I finally turned it off because he was just going through every murder he'd ever committed.
Okay.
He's like, this is the first time I killed somebody. This is how I did it. This is what I did. And then that was like 4 years later before I found another guy and like he just goes through the entire thing and explains how he did
Yeah.
every one of them.
And then he's like, but each one of them coincided with a new rub recipe I came up with.
Dude, it's insanity. It's like he knew he was going to get caught and he knew he was fucked, so he was just like, oh, well, I'm just going to tell you everything I've ever done. He treated it like church confession.
Yeah, my favorite thing is all of these like documentaries they're doing on all the serial killers so they can get their words out and stuff. There are scholars right now taking down notes how to be a better murderer. And they're like,
Yeah,
okay, don't do da-da. And they see Dahmer's case and like, don't do anything Dahmer did.
Yeah. Did do everything Dahmer didn't do.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do DNA test. And let's see, that California dude had it figured out.
It well, that's the interesting part is they say there's a serial killer, like an active serial killer for what, every 1 in 100,000 in the population. There's an active serial killer. So if they want to get caught, it's up to them almost. That's everything I've ever read about, or when I've watched, because you date enough women, you watch enough of these documentaries and see these. Every one I've ever read or seen, when it comes to profiling serial killers, it's just okay. There could be one around. You just will never know until they want to be caught.
But why is everybody so invested in this loners? Because if you're in a group and you murder people, yeah, you're serial killers, but you're now considered a mob. Like,
Right.
it's just like, oh, you're this cool group, you're all right.
There is, I think I think the infatuation with humans liking it is it has to be like a deep rooted thing. Because let's be honest, it's been maybe like 100 years, maybe, that, especially just here, let's just take here in America as an example, right?
Yeah.
It's like 200 years old, right? 100 years ago, we were just fucking dropping people in the middle of the street in the Wild West. Like, no big deal. You could just fucking go out and have a fucking pistol fight, shoot each other, whatever. That was the end of it.
Hey,
Or
guys,
you just murder somebody in the middle of the woods.
Or
and
the
nobody
government
fucking
just
knows.
went, you guys, guess what? There's a lot of land. You can be boomer sooners. Go for it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Did you read all the fine print? There's a fine print about this tribe there.
There may be Apaches.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so I think it's still very much ingrained in human DNA to for that amount of violence. It's got to be, right?
I think it always carries over. I mean, you go back in history, that shit happened all the time. Except like in Rome, in Greece. Like Greece, they killed each other in the Olympics. They killed, like Rome, they had the Colosseum to entertain people all the time. It's like,
Right.
What do you want to watch? Live murder?
Right. Well, that's essentially what UFC is. It's just they try to stop it before murder happens. It's the closest thing to death's combat, and you can die from it. It's just, and mark my words, one day someone's going to get clipped in the fucking temple and die.
Oh, yeah. So.
You have the most lethal fighters of all time. You're going to catch somebody. Someone's going to die once.
Yeah.
And so, but it's as close to death's combat as you can get, and people are obsessed with that. And I don't know, everybody always says the same thing when it comes to people who are obsessed with serial killers. And we've talked about this ad nauseum, I feel like, on this podcast. But everybody who is into that stuff always claims, well, it's for my safety.
No.
Bullshit.
No, it's
At
not.
a certain point, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you learning to be safe from Jeffrey Dahmer? Okay, if you wanted to be safe from Jeffrey Dahmer, don't go to gay bars. That's what you did not get caught by
Well,
Jeffrey
I saw
Dahmer.
that, and I signed up for a butterfly knife class, so I think I'm all right.
Right. Honestly, this is what I've learned from every serial killer and every horror movie with serial killers in it, or any CSI show ever. Don't help strangers. Be a selfish prick and never help your fellow man, and you'll never get murdered.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
And keep your dick out of other people's wives. That's how you stay. Don't be fooling around. Then you don't get murdered.
Hey, Shawshank's not a thing anymore, so we're good there.
Well, he didn't do it. He was innocent, remember?
I thought he killed him.
No, he didn't kill him. Remember, that was part of the whole movie. Eventually, there was that one kid who gets shot, who was a witness to an other guy saying that he broke in and shot this hotshot pro golfer while he was sleeping with this banker's wife, and they pinned it on the banker. That was a whole pin. They pinned it on Andy Dufresne.
Gotcha.
Yeah. How often do you look at a man's shoes?
Great movie.
Jeffrey Dahmer sucks, and stop watching serial killer stuff, and then they'll stop making them. This all started, and we're guilty of it, Nathan, because I know we talked about it when it was huge, making a murderer. It's all that fucking Netflix, when they brought that around, I feel it relaunched or created this insatiable appetite for that kind of shit.
Well, that started it, but I think what actually really got the ball rolling was that NPR serial that they did
That did too.
over that dude that went to jail for life for supposedly murdering, but there's zero evidence. So
Right.
everybody's enthralled, and that ends on just an open book. Like, we have no idea who did it.
Well, they actually released that guy from prison.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so it turns out with the evidence they found through that podcast that they proved that guy was innocent, and they found out who actually might be who really did it. And I think but they released that guy from prison. I think they're going to bring charges on the other people and maybe reopen the case that way.
Huh.
Yeah. So in that case, though, it wasn't about like I guess it's open ended and they don't know. But in that case, I guess they were trying to see if they wanted to prove a man's innocence, which is different.
Yeah, but I feel like that started the whole thing because it's all.
Oh, it started the murder podcast genre for sure.
Oh yeah, it was big.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I just don't want the biggest thing, and this is a hack premise, but they shouldn't be glorifying these people, which they completely have.
Yeah,
they like live in infamy now.
Yeah, you should drop the L, glorify them.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a weird thing, and it just like it makes people want to become bigger. That's why like what was it, BTK Killer? Like he came up with his own nickname.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wrote in like
Billy the Kid.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, no, BTK was bind, torture, kill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was why.
No, it's BTK. Billy the Kid. I mean, I'm sorry. You're second. You don't get to decide this. Make up your new acronym.
Yeah. Anyway, what else is going on? We're not a murder. We've talked about murder podcasts for the past like couple podcasts, and we're turning into one. We're turning into one we hate, Nathan.
Dude. Okay, fine. Let's have some fun. So I was fucking around on Steam.
Oh, okay.
And I saw this because I just have this. There's a setting on there that's like, hey, I'm a grown up. Let me see these adult games. I'm like, let's turn this on. And then the first thing I see, because it's, as you scroll down, it starts telling you stuff that just came out, and it goes, free. And I'm like, I'll take it. Some game called Motherless.
Solid.
I'm doing this. Now, I don't get how anybody, and I mean anybody, can whack off to fucking porn games. It's just animated bullshit. What I gathered from this game is you can hold down control and start skipping stuff because, God, things get boring. You're just reading. It's like a story with pictures.
Well, Nathan, if you don't get hard from the storyline, like, what's the point? You know how those people wrote a beautiful story about getting fucked by your mother and not knowing it's your mom. I'm guessing that's where this fucking story goes. I'm assuming really hard.
Yeah, so I knew that's what was going to truly happen after this. Mm-hmm. The first thing it started, because I read like the first 10 minutes. Yeah. All of a sudden, girl gets
pregnant. Did it start off with a 1980s where you're just balls deep in a woman? It's like, so you're probably wondering how I got here. Well, this is the story of how I accidentally fucked my mom.
No, it was
cuts the screen, motherless.
Oh, cool, dude. Yeah, and it started doing neon lights. No, it's two girls talking. One's got knocked up, and then the other one's like, but she's a model, so then the other person takes care of it for a while. You get sent off to some church that tries to molest everybody. You escape, and then you end up coming back.
Damn, so it's a survival horror game about a molesty priest first?
Yeah. So then you end up coming back, and this all takes place in Long Island.
Dude, I love that this has like this game already has layers, honestly. Like the first is like a horror genre game and you got to protect your butthole from a priest.
Yeah.
That's pretty realistic. That's good VR right there. I mean, that's just solid writing if you ask me.
And then he escapes. He gets found by like a Navy SEAL and his wife, and they like raise him. They
raise him? I thought you were gonna say that. I thought you said something else for a second. I was like, holy shit!
No, and he ends up later in the story. You end up fucking that guy's wife because he dies, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god!
But short story is basically you come back, you find out your dad's part of some mafia that only allows inbreeding to continue the family, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
So they're the royal family. They're just playing 100%. Royal family rules.
Yeah. But the only difference is this royal family is from Italy.
Oh, okay.
they really after that Mamma Mia.
Yeah. Mamma Mia, here I come again.
Oh, dude, it was so bad. It was so bad.
Oh my god, dude! Just do you know there's some Italians who like played that game? Just some real Italian New Yorkers played that. Halfway through, they went, "Oh, what kind of smut is this?
Oh, wait, they're
trying to
going.
have sex with my mother."
Oh. Well, I'm going to Italy, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Let's watch
isn't
this.
isn't that like a trope within like the? I feel like I've heard that in like movies before, where it's about like Italian men love their mothers so much that like girlfriends will make fun of you. Just want to have sex with your mom. I feel like that's a thing I've heard before.
I'm 90.
It's a stereotype.
I think I'm like,
but
I want to say I'm 85, 90% sure. They even flat out say Oedipus complex in there. I'm like, yep.
yeah,
Yes.
yes, Oedipus.
This whole
Isn't that-
thing.
But you know Greek mythology better than I do. Isn't that kind of like a misinterpreted story, Oedipus?
Oedipus Rex?
Yes.
No, that's
Isn't
like
that
I think it was that. Oh, Darwin? No.
Is it Darwin?
Who was the sex guy? I want to say it was Darwin that said that.
Not Darwin. Fuck. God damn it! I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah.
It might be Darwin. Maybe it was. Anyway, but look, I think the story of Oedipus though is misinterpreted because he wasn't. It's not like he was attracted to his mother. I believe he was kind of like the story where he was tricked maybe into fucking his mom.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There
are those like. Well, even though I know we don't believe in science anymore on this podcast,
Nope.
but I've read some studies, or I've seen studies before where they talk about.
You've read
Like,
lies? Okay.
Yeah, I've read a lot of lies about how because there's plenty of stories out there about like mothers and sons somehow like meeting later in life after like giving up for adoption or whatever, and they confuse what is biological love, like an affection. There's like a weird attraction there.
Okay.
And they confuse that for actual like what you would call a traditional relationship, I guess, but it's actually because they're mother and son. That's why they have like this weird connection. And
It's so bizarre, though. You got to think the age gap. You're just like, ugh, no.
Yeah, dude, I know. It's weird. It's not good.
No. But that's moral of the story is you fuck anything you want, apparently.
Ugh. Yeah, that's great. Well, that's the weird thing about like porn has gotten like to this point where it's so extreme where it's all of that. It's just all within the family stuff, and like the porn games are that way. It's fucking weird.
It's so bizarre. And that was like, I was like, whoa, this is what people are playing on Steam?
I think they're how many plays is it? It'll show you how many people have downloaded it, because normally they do. That's the one game they don't. They don't show you.
I haven't seen it. I'll have to look.
Yeah, it's I wonder sometimes if they're doing this on purpose because they're trying to get people to quit porn.
They're trying to get them to get away from
quit porn. Yeah, they're making this weird shit to try to get people away from porn.
Just to make it like
they're trying to kill the industry,
gross.
dude. Even the porn industry's in on it. They're like, we have to collapse this machine.
Hey, we gotta downsize, and the only way we know how to do this is to nuke ourselves.
Yeah, we have to destroy the computer within inside.
We're gonna release our own epidemic in our own communities.
Maybe, dude. I don't know. That's what you hope. Maybe they're just trying to be porn's become immoral. They've gone full circle.
You guys, all this everything's starting to take places in like churches and
yes.
It's like, where's this one? Well, this is taking place in the temple, and
and they're gonna pray for orgasm. There'll be no physical touching. They'll try.
Yeah, eventually everything's tantric.
Yeah. They're just doing the fucking thing from the cone heads.
Yeah, they're like, oh. They got those little those VR headsets on.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, you know where you can definitely get some tantric sex, Nathan?
Punandgame.com.
That's right, everybody.
Yeah, we talk in your ears very gently. It's nice. Monday through Friday, get that hot content in your ear holes. Also, before you do anything further, make sure you go over to YouTube. Check out Comic Wade Taylor, all one word. He's got his special wild horses. Make sure you check that shit out. Of course, like and subscribe. But then you got clips from this show, Not Worth the Time, all there to your fingertips. But back on Pun and Game, check out the entire network we have laid out there for you. Easily listen to, yada, 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 but also available on all your available download platforms. But while you're there, get some merch.
That's right. Head over to the Pun and Game shop, guys, where you can get yourself t-shirts, hoodies, all sorts of cool stuff to rep the Pun and Game Network. That's right, guys. Get yourself a hoodie. It's fall season. It's hoodie season. Start fucking rocking it. Get great gifts for your loved ones this holiday season. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF for free shipping at checkout. So do that and enjoy all the cool products.
Mom, I'll come downstairs for dinner when I get to a safe point. Leave me alone. Well, peace.
Jeffrey Dahmer had an Oedipus complex.
Who gives a